Zerton against Doru. Both players are ready. Both are playing Vithara. They said they don't care about the map because it's a mirror matchup. So we're just gonna take Ice Lake again, I guess, and hope that the next game they are gonna pick a different map. Good luck, have fun. Let's go. Isn't Doru the favorite to win this tournament? I don't know, man. He's pretty good, but if he's the favorite, I don't know. Not so sure. He's definitely a very strong player, especially considering how little he has been playing. He's a fairly new player to the game. I think he only started playing like 2 weeks ago, and he's already this good, which is amazing. So let's see what he brings to the table. Doru playing from the western base in orange as the Vithara, calling the GLHF. Zerton also GLHF, and he is playing from the eastern base in purple, also the Vithara faction. And it looks like both of these players are just doing the standard V-mirror opening, which is just a fast nest, which you, in my opinion, have to make, otherwise you're just gonna lose the game. It's just like it is. About the same time, not a big difference over there. Doru was actually just a tiny little bit faster on the nest, but considering the size of the map, it's not gonna make that much of a difference. Doru got the upper shrine in the north, Zerton captured the shrine in the middle, and now the two chieftains are gonna chop each other in the face. Yeah, we're gonna have a little, I wanted to say a word, but I can't say it on stream. They're gonna have a little fight. First raptor coming in for Zerton, while Doru sent his raptor to the shrine at the bottom to capture that one as well. And he's gonna go for the raptor now. Little raptor wars going on over here. Second raptor coming in for Doru, so Zerton has to go back actually. Sitting strong in the middle of the map. Sending one raptor to the top to get that shrine. I feel like this matchup is just, it's all about raptors, and it's all about, you know, multitasking and getting those shrines. And yes, Atimu is correct. Zerton is actually a really strong player. That is true. Not only in War Party, he's a very strong player in lots of different RTS games. Very talented guy. He just told himself one day, just play like Maru, and he started doing it, and that's what happens if you do that. And Doru actually looks like he's winning the fight pretty big time over here. His Zerton Sage is taking a lot of damage, and he also lost the Raptor Wars. I feel like Doru, oh my god, the underdog of the tournament is just coming in big style. Now owning all 3 shrines, and that's not a good sign. Zerton's gonna feel very nervous about the current situation. Building a second nest now and another treehouse, so he gets his supply up. Doru already sitting on 2 nests and building a 3rd one already. Doru is playing like an absolute madman over here. That is crazy. I did not expect that. Zerton now coming in for the top shrine. 1 raptor, but crazy reaction time by Doru. Just in the blink of an eye, pulling away his raptor, just saving him. Crazy. Zerton has got 1 raptor down here. I don't know why. Okay, he finds it. Very nice. Oh, Zerton needs to watch out. He can't engage with just a... Oh, okay, very nice. He sees it. And what does the raptor count say? It's 11 raptors for Zerton and 10 for Doru. So Zerton has a small advantage in the raptors, while he also has a small advantage in the worker count. So yeah, that is just a strong RTS mechanics by Zerton. Oh my god, Doru with a big blunder over here, just losing a couple of raptors for free by a miscommand. But now casting down the tornado, not really doing anything, but at least forcing Zerton to pull back so he can, you know, buy himself some time to catch up in the raptor count. Sitting on 3 nests still, Zerton still on 2. So yeah, like I was about to say, the strong RTS mechanics by Zerton. Even though he lost some early fights and he lost the shrines, he still did not drop a beat on the macro. He built every worker that he can beat, doesn't skip a single cycle, he keeps making raptors non-stop, so a very strong play by him. Having a little wisp over here, trying to build a storehouse. next to the berry so he can lay the transition over there. Raptor count currently 15 for Doru and 18 for Zerton, so still ahead in that regard. Zerton now slowly taking back the map control by taking a couple of shrines. What does the power say? 150 for Doru, 240 something for Zerton. So Doru will not be able to cast the power for the next couple of seconds, minutes, whatever of the game, while Zerton actually can, but no, he just spent it. What did he spend it on? Is he building a settlement? Oh my god, yeah, he's building a settlement over there. Very nice. So Zerton expanding actually, which is quite unusual for this matchup. You don't see many settlements in this matchup. You just don't. I still don't know why Zerton has a rally point down here. He's constantly sending raptors down here. It's probably just a misrally from one of his nests, I feel like. 25 for Zerton. 24, almost dead even, and now Doru coming in with a big raid. He's like, okay, I've had enough of the fighting for the shrines. I'm just gonna go in straight for the economy, going down with the entangle on the workers so he can take them down. You got the wraparound on the workers. Oh my god, there is so many workers going down for Zerton, and he's now down to 13. That is insane. Wow, he just lost like half of his workers over there. Oh my god, what a crazy play by Doru to get back into his game and just, you know, bring himself to kind of a leading position in this game. Worker count is now dead even. Thankfully Zerton has a second settlement so he can slowly catch up with the workers again. Which he's doing, is already dead even again. Let's see, does Doru have a settlement? Doru, no, he does not have a settlement. So yeah, I feel that the clock is ticking for Doru. I mean, that was a great move there, a great army movement. Just dodging all the vision by Zerton and just going straight into his base and killing some workers. But now Zerton is returning the favor actually, going into Doru's base and killing so many tree houses. And that just really hurts because Doru is now not only supply blocked, but he can, oh my god, tornado. No, it's not a tornado, it's an entangled by Zerton going down to just buy himself some time to get out of there. But yeah, as I was about to say, that just hurts Doru so much because not only is he supply blocked, he also needs to invest so many more wisps to build those houses again. And he just cannot afford to do that because he is on 12 workers at the moment. 7 minutes into the game and only 12 workers. Wow, that was also a very nice play by Zerton. Just returning the favor and be like, you're gonna harass me, you're gonna do damage to me, I'm gonna do damage to you, son. And our Doru's surrounding the Sage, so yeah, it's a nice little win for Doru here to get back into this game. But I feel like it's gonna be tough because once again Zerton is sitting on that second settlement while Doru is still on one, very low worker count. It's gonna be very hard for him to get back into this game. I feel like the raptor count might be in his favor though. 38 to... Oh no, actually it's not even in his favor. So Zerton basically ahead in every single way of the game. Ahead in workers, ahead in raptors, ahead in bases, ahead in shrines. It's looking really dicey for Doru over here. I do not see a way how he can come back into this game. Eerie saying in the chat that Vithara mirror matches are so volatile, and I agree. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And Zerton's like, okay, it worked the first time, let's just do it again. He's coming in from the same angle, killing houses once again, and yeah, I feel like this is spelling the beginning of the end for Doru. He just cannot afford to rebuild those houses. 13 workers, he now needs to build 3 houses more so he can actually continue building units. Nice surround though by Doru. Can he cast a tornado though? No, he can't. He does not have the power. Wow, that is unfortunate. Zerton on the other hand can cast the entangle again. Once again, just he's like, I'm not gonna cast a tornado. I don't want to do damage. All I want to do is get out here safely because I am ahead and I'm just gonna build on that advantage that I have and get more ahead, which is what you always want to do in RTS games. You don't want to get impatient and just try to end it. If you're ahead, lean back and get ahead even more. Now Zerton feels like, okay, well, he doesn't even need to. I was just about to say he feels like, okay, I got a nice concave, I can go in, but Doru just called the GG before anything could happen. Very nice game. I love that. People always say, Vithara Mirror is not fun, it's the worst matchup of the game, but come on, that was actually insane. That was fun. That was fun to cast, that was fun to watch. Zerton just shooting ahead in workers by so much, starting at like 5:30 or something when the second settlement built. That was the nice little raid by Doru where he killed so many workers of Zerton. But then the second settlement just was like, yeah, dude, you can kill my workers, but we don't care. Disagree was boring. No, it was not boring, dude. Come on. Alright. We seem to be ready for the second game of the series, and Doru was being nice to me and allowing me to pick a map, so we are not going to see Ice Lake or the Ring once again. So we are actually going to play this map on Meteor. Alright, let's go into the next game. Bike Rush, we don't have a bracket command at the moment, but you can find the bracket in the title of the stream. It's just in the title, so you have to copy paste it. Sorry for the inconvenience. Alright. Wait, let me just update the score really quick. Zerton is leading 1-0. And we are into the second game of the series on the Meteor map, a map that we have not yet seen in the tournament, so I'm very excited for this. Both of these guys decided to go, obviously, for the shrine that is closest to their base. Everything else will be fairly stupid. Eerie trying to be funny. And we're seeing a little chieftain skirmish once again in the middle of the map. The first raptors are coming in, pretty much the same as last game, and looks like this time, unlike last game, Zerton is gonna have the upper hand in that first skirmish. Second raptor coming in for Zerton, also the second raptor for Doru, and oh well, maybe, I don't know. Well, yeah, it looks like Zerton is having the stranglehold on this first engagement. Both of these guys though lost the raptor. Now another one coming in for Doru, and now Zerton lost the second raptor already, so I feel like maybe I was too early to call that. Looks like Doru is actually playing really well over here. Crazy Micro, just controlling his units very well. 3 raptors now for Doru. Zerton might lose just another one over here. Yeah, the raptor count is just so much in favor of Doru. 5 raptors to the only 2 of Zerton. Holy moly, I did not expect that. That was just clutch micro over there by Doru.
Trust your instincts.
Still one nest for both of these players. Worker count, one ahead for Zerton at the moment. 4 Raptors to 5, so oh, Zerton needs to be very careful with the Sage. I feel like he's definitely gonna lose this. He's definitely gonna lose. Well, maybe not. Oh, maybe he is. I don't know. Does this guy have enough HP to defend himself against 2 Raptors if he just stands and fights? I don't know. Probably not.
A brighter future awaits us.
Wow, that would be such a huge blow to Zerton if he loses the chieftain so early into the game to just 2 Raptors. Where's the army of Zerton to defend? It's just over here. It looks like he doesn't really care to defend this. He's like, yeah, no, I got the regeneration talent, and that should be enough to get my chieftain home safely to the settlement. And it looks like he's right. It looks like he is absolutely right about this. Very nice call by Zerton. Very smart. And wow, suddenly the tides of the game have completely changed. Doru only with 6 Raptors left on the field, while Zerton is having 11. I don't know what happened there. Bike Rush in the chat saying that the new faction seems very good. So yeah, I don't know. It used to be very good, but then we had a couple of balance patches and we nerfed it. And now people are kind of the opinion that it's pretty balanced, while some people actually say that they are a tiny little bit weak at the moment, which I don't agree with. I think they're still pretty competitive, but you know, it's mostly the Vithara players that say Vithara is a little bit weak. So, you know, a little bit biased maybe over there. I don't know. Doru trying to make something happen with a couple of Raptors over here, but the supply is just telling the tale of the game. Zerton is just so much ahead. Little skirmish for the shrine going on over here. Doru coming in with a couple more Raptors. Zerton not watching these 2 guys over here, so he's gonna lose too. Very nice, tiny little victory for Doru to maybe come back into this game. Worker count ahead for Zerton by 4 at the moment. And the Raptor count is just heavily in his favor with 19 to 12. And Doru, oh my god, Doru, he just killed 2, now he loses 2. So the tiny victory that he had is already gone again. That is a shame. Chasing a couple of Raptors over here. But he's like, yeah, whatever. You have the same speed as I, so just screw this. I'm not even gonna bother. And now Zerton once again finding a couple of stray Raptors over here. He's just everywhere on the map. Very, very nice, fast play by Zerton. Nice army control. Nice use of control groups, all this kind of stuff. And King Corp saying Vithara buffs, please. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see what the future brings once we see more games. And I feel like Zerton wants to just go hard. He just wants to push. He probably realizes that he has a much superior army count at the moment, right? So he is like, yeah, I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm just gonna go for it. And Doru is like, no, get away from me. Oh, actually, Doru, my god, my observing is terrible again. Sorry, guys. Doru actually built a settlement over here. Zerton as well. Where's Zerton's? Zerton is just building it right now, but Doru already built it. That explains why his army count is, well, that's a lot of wisps. He might actually be able to fight these Raptors with the wisps. Double entangle going down. Everybody is slowing everybody. Also a tornado going down by Doru. And yeah, he just won that fight pretty convincingly. And all of a sudden, Doru is ahead by 10 supply almost. That crazy son of a gun. Unbelievable. I don't believe it. But he needs to be very careful because those berries are going to run out very soon. Okay, he realizes it. He's like, alright, I have 30 workers on that berries. I cannot let that happen. And he already built the stores. Big engagement going on in the middle of the map. Almost missed it, but I didn't. Both of these players just hesitant to engage, so they just don't. And now Zerton, he might find those berries over here, which might be devastating to, oh my god, he finds one worker going over there, so that might give him just the little hint that he needs that there's something going on over here. And that thing that is going on over there is 29 workers. That is basically the entire economy of Doru. If Zerton finds this and can just, you know, he doesn't even need to kill it. If he can just chase it away, that will just completely annihilate the income of Doru. So Doru is aware of this, so he just comes in with this raptor as well. He gets a big surround, the workers fighting as well, and Tangle going down. And once again, a big victory for Doru over here. Man, that guy is impressing me so much. What is going on in Zerton's base? 6 nests actually by Zerton, so he has very nice production at the moment. But does he have the economy? It doesn't look like it. He's very low on food at the moment. How many nests does Doru have? It's only sitting on 4. Interesting. So Zerton has the better production. Doru now finding a couple of workers by Zerton, but Zerton just fighting with the boys. And it's just so many boys, it's just so many boys that a couple of raptors are just not going to do anything. Zerton on the other side of the map coming in for the same location once again. But yeah, I mean, it's really hard to engage into this if there's so many wisps. Even if you have a much bigger raptor count than your opponent, there's still so much DPS from the back from those wisps that it's really hard to engage if you don't have like a tornado or something as well to plop down on the fight. And wow, this is actually a very even game. My god, I'm loving this. It's so much going on over here, so much multitasking by these guys. And I feel like Zerton is just playing a tiny little bit better. Doru is doing an absolutely fantastic job, but Zerton is just keeping the map control. He has all the shrines on the map, while Doru is just sitting on his little base in the background. Zerton is all over the map. He has the shrines. Zerton coming once again, and I feel like, yeah, this time Doru realizes that he needs to, well, he actually needs to run away anyways because the berries are gone. Watch your raptors, you need to pull them back. Okay. And thankfully for Doru, he has quite a big food bank at the moment, so he can still keep producing raptors, but he really needs to do something with his wisps. Where is he gonna go? I feel like he doesn't have too many options, right? He can probably only go to these berries over here. And maybe those. Yeah. Oh my god. He wanted to build a storehouse, but the one wisp is just being stupid and not building it. Yikes. That is not good. Okay, now finally building it. Doru coming in, Zerton coming once again. And he's like, yeah, it worked good for me last game, so why not do it again? Just snipe a couple of houses by you. And he's gonna do that. Only lost a couple of raptors for killing 2 houses, which is a very decent trade in my opinion. Because once again, it not only supply blocks your opponent, but you also force him to lose workers. So you're doing indirect damage to the economy of your opponent by killing buildings. Watch out, careful. Okay, you need to go back, Is any of those guys in tier 2 actually? No, I feel like that would be the best thing you can do in this situation. Both of these guys are almost, well, not max, but they're pretty high supply. So I feel like the first of those 2 guys who gets to tier 2 and researches the Rupture upgrade to get those stronger raptors is probably going to win the game. And yeah, once again, Doru needs to be very careful, because once these berries run out over here, and that's going to be very soon, he will be food starved. There will not be any food left around his map, and he has to go maybe for these berries, or maybe for these berries, which is Zerton doing now, by the way. So yeah, he might want to invest. Oh my god, nice little run by Zerton over here. But once again, there's so many wisps that they can just take care of those raptors. Oh my god, it's so many. Wow. I think what players need... Oh, big engagement, sorry. What players need to get better at is if they attack workers, they just need to, you know, shift click or drag box the workers to actually check how many there are. So you don't take stupid fights if there are like 30 workers stacked up and you think it's only like 5 and then you lose all your units. Tornado going down by Zerton, and Doru desperately trying to dodge, but he's kind of stuck between the buildings. So many of his units take so much damage over here. Oh my god, that was so unfortunate for him, but so lucky for Zerton. And now Zerton is just shooting ahead in supply by so much. Zerton actually has all his 4 settlements. He's up to 200 supply, just building more and more raptors. And Doru, he looks in a very bad position right now. He's doing his best. He's fighting for his life, for his tournament life at the moment actually. And he's plopping down an entangle. I don't know why. I probably would have used that power for a tornado instead. It looks like he might be able to defend for now. And now all of a sudden he's ahead in supply again. How does that even happen? I don't understand. Also killing the Sage of Zerton. So another victory for Doru. And he's also ahead in workers by 7. So it's really not looking too shabby for Doru over here. He also has a couple of raptors over here just camping the berries of Zerton, waiting for a couple of wisps coming over here to try to gather from those berries. But Zerton feels content with not going over there. He's just expanding to the bottom of the map. There's another settlement over here, but yeah, I feel like Zerton really has depleted all of the berries on the map. So he will have to transition into gardens, I feel like. He absolutely has to transition into gardens. The only berries that are somewhat left for him right now are these over here. He might be able to go for these, but that is really the last natural food on the map. Huge amount of raptors by Zerton coming in from the bottom, getting spotted by a couple of raptors of Doru, and now Doru is coming back to defend because he just saw, oh my god, there's a big attack forming at the bottom of the map, so I need to go home and need to defend. Zerton going for the production now. But he cannot really get anything done because these buildings have 1000 HP after all, also have 40 armor, so they don't go down as fast. They don't go down as fast as houses, for example. Oh my god, there's just so much going on the map that I'm really having trouble to keeping up. Yeah, and now the berries for Zerton have run out, and he actually went to tier 2 now. He's on the way to tier 2. Let's see, does he have any... Oh, yeah, he does not have any gardens. So, yeah, what's he gonna do? He has no food income at the moment. Big engagement going on once again over here. Both players trying to get a good concave. But I feel like Zerton just had the better end of that. And it's really hard to tell who's winning. Zerton plopping down a tornado, not really hitting anything, and he just lost the fight on the top, but is winning the fight on the bottom. Overall, I feel like Zerton is just doing a better job over here, but once again he's fighting under settlement fire, and also the reinforcements from Doru are coming in much faster. So I feel like ultimately, once again, Doru is going to be able to defend, and the supply is dead even again. And Doru is having a huge bank at the moment, so he can just keep making raptors non-stop, while Zerton is really starved for food. He does not have much food income at the moment. Just 200 food in the bank, just sitting on with all his wisps on these berries over here. He's just reluctant to transition into gardens. None of these players is actually going into gardens, and I feel that is a big mistake. I mean, yeah, you don't want to invest so many wisps into gardens, but you can make at least like one here and then maybe one there, so you can have at least a little bit of food income. While transitioning to another berry patch, or once all the berries on the map are gone. Okay, the first garden's now coming in for Zerton over here. He's sitting on 3 gardens at the moment. Doru finds them instantly and starts to attack them. Oh my god, that is expensive. Expensive losses. Very nice raiding by Doru over here. Zerton finds a huge amount of workers over here. I don't know how Doru is doing it. He's got like no mining at the moment, and still he's sitting on 1,300 food. Does he have any gardens though? No, he does not. He's building them right now, 5 at a time, desperate to get that food income once again. I think Doru actually just killed a settlement. He just killed a settlement. He killed gardens, settlements, nests. He's killing everything of Zerton's infrastructure over here, and Zerton was just too late to respond. Big engagement might be happening over here, but now Doru is like, nah, I'm having none of this. I'm out of here. Goodbye. And he's actually changed his mind now. Maybe now both of these guys know that they can't really lose this army. Both of these guys are very low on food now. Doru spent all his bank. Just a couple of seconds ago he was sitting on over 1k, now he's down to 100, 200 food, so yeah, his bank is depleted. Both of these guys still not sitting at a very good economy. Doru at 50 workers, Zerton at 37. Zerton, however, has the Rupture upgrade, so he is having the Raptors, which means that his army is much stronger than Doru's. Let us just check the stats very quick. Doru's Raptors have 105 HP. Zerton's Raptors have 125 HP, so 5 HP more, and also they get, well, armor penetration. Doesn't really matter in this situation because Raptors don't have any armor. But yeah, Zerton with the Raptor upgrade, I feel like he is in a leading position, commanding position in this game right now. Let me just check real quick what the hotkey is to follow the camera. Okay, I got it for you on you, so I'm gonna use that for now. Big engagement going. Oh my god, that is a brutal tornado. That is a absolutely monstrous tornado going on for Zerton. And I feel like Doru is really in some trouble right now. He's trying his best to defend, but the amount of units, the amount of stronger units that Zerton has at the front of his base is just overwhelming. He's doing his best, just running around with a couple of Raptors, going for a settlement once again. Is he gonna be able to get it? I don't know. But even if, can he still survive at home? I do not know. It's definitely looking very tricky, because once again he's not even on the way to tier 2, so he will never ever reach the Raptors in this game. Tornado going down for Doru right now. Doru just has a big amount of power in the bank, so he will be able to survive for quite some time by just spamming those tornadoes. But I feel like Zerton had enough of this. He's like, okay, you just spent your tornado, it's on cooldown, I'm gonna use my tornado as well, and I'm just gonna go for it. And he is going for it. Is it gonna be enough? It's gonna be so close actually, but I feel like this time Zerton just barely has enough. Doru actually managed to once again kill the settlement. He's now going for a couple of nests over here. I feel like he could have been able to defend this if those Raptors would have been in the fight, but ultimately it was not enough. But man, that was a great game. That was really a great game. I really enjoyed this. There was back and forth. Absolutely fantastic. Great play by these guys. Congratulations to Zerton, who is moving on to the next round of the losers bracket. And I'm really sad for Doru. He gave it his best shot, but yeah, unfortunately he is the first guy to be eliminated from the tournament. But there's no shame in that, because he had not only very strong opponents, but he also showed us really good play, really strong RTS play. It was a pleasure to watch. So thank you, Doru, for playing in the Chief of the Stone Age Invitational Tournament. Great games. Thank you very much.